maybe you can say like summer's coming.
All right.
Like,
actually, I'm gonna start with my hair.
oh, okay,
As
okay,
an
okay,
anecdote.
yeah, okay.
Because I like to like jump right into an anecdote.
Yeah, okay.
And,
Go
that
for it.
Describes the theme, and then we start.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, that the hair is a mess. Well, I mean, it doesn't look like a mess.
It doesn't look like
but
a mess, no.
I try. Episode 3 of You and I Are Al, and today we have a new guest. Welcome, Natasha Sukhdeo.
Hello, thank you for having me.
It's so exciting to have you here.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm having a blast.
I'm so excited to be here as well. Can't wait.
So we have a new collaborator. Wow, this starts off great. I can't even speak. We have a new collaborator this week, and we're going to do a very different topic. We in the past 2 weeks, we were talking about human behavior, but this week we're going with styling and different trends that we went through. As a matter of fact, this weekend was my birthday, and I decided to dye my hair blue, dark blue. And it was something that I was hesitating a lot because, I mean, it's a very unnatural color, and I tend to, like, have natural colors with my hair, but I was scared.
There's none of it left. Now that I'm here. Really?
But I'm scared it's going to turn green now because some pigments might be left in my hair.
Really?
And yeah, because I had orange, like kind of dark orange hair before. Yeah. Then I added blue to it. Yeah. Thinking everything would be fine, but then it's sort of like starting to turn turquoise.
Turquoise?
Yeah, it depends on the lighting, I guess.
Yeah, it depends on the lighting. Right now, I could see just a tinge of blue, but
right, just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit. Let's hope it doesn't go green.
Right. Hopefully, yeah. So essentially, we're talking about trends and like what motivates us to change trends and what are trends.
Well, I just got bangs.
Oh yeah. You did get bangs.
Yeah. So I just got bangs. I know you're used to me not. Usually I pull my hair back, and now I decided to go the opposite way.
Yeah,
and
why? What motivated the change?
Just because I guess it's spring and I wanted to do something new. And actually, talking about trends, it's something I used to do a lot when I was young.
Really?
I used to always cut bangs. I'm not a person who has like a big forehead, so I like cut it to hide my forehead. I just like bangs. I don't know why. And
actually, when it comes to bangs, if I'm not mistaken, the rule is either you have a short forehead or a very long one.
A long one.
That's when it fits the most, or it's useful the most.
Useful the most. Yeah, I know. I was actually. It's so funny that you say that because the other day I was watching. What's her name from 50 Shades of Grey?
The actress
Melanie Griffith's daughter, Dakota Johnson. Yes. Okay. So Dakota Johnson, she showed on Jimmy Fallon how she had a picture of herself in a milk, those milk ads with her mother. Right. And her mother put her hand on her forehead because her forehead was so huge, and she said that's why she always wears bangs.
Wow.
And if you looked at her picture, she really had a huge forehead.
Poor her. Well, that's not nice.
No, well, I mean, she's born like that, and it's fine. Yeah, and she looks gorgeous all the time.
Okay,
so
at least.
The bangs work for her. Yeah.
Yeah, it's her style.
Yeah, it's her style. So.
Oh wow. Well, yeah, it's a lot of. I think hair has to do with identity a lot more than people let others think. Yeah. As in, like when they say when you go through a big change, you change haircuts or hair color. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I went through a breakup and I decided to let my hair grow. It does
look longer. It's true. It's true.
It grew longer. Or whenever I would have different phases in my life, I would change colors. Yeah. So I moved into a new apartment and then I decided to like make my hair lighter. Yeah. I was like, I feel like it. Yeah. Let's go.
And how long do you keep it for?
Oh, I'm very quick with hair colors. Okay. Like the last one that I had was about 3 weeks. Okay. Yeah. I had my natural hair color for a long time. Yeah. But I switched over.
Which is like a deep brown, right?
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Mine is black. I think once I went like a red, but like a dark red. And that was it. Because like when your hair is black, you have to bleach to then go on to any other color.
Yeah, right? I feel you. Dark brown.
Yeah. So then your hair is ruined. And like,
well, see, that depends on the hair.
Yeah. Because mine is so long.
Right.
So then, like, if you do decide to do that, you it's gonna be for a while.
Right.
And if it does, like, get dry and ruins it and stuff over time, then it's like,
right.
You gotta be sure you're ready to go for that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I think a lot of people like jump into the trends without thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of colors. I went shopping recently for men, and I think a lot of the colors were like pastels.
Pastels.
Yeah.
Okay. For
pastel pink, pastel blue, pastel yellow. I'm like, what are we?
Metrosexual. That's what it is.
That's what it is. And I just realized it's the same colors as like Easter, which today happens to be Easter. As a matter of fact.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. But yeah, I was like, why these colors?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a main. I think they're trying to make it mainstream, but it's not working. But they're like forcing their customers to buy those colors.
Well, I think pastels keep coming into style around spring. Kind of.
Yes.
And this year, actually, I don't know if you know what the Pantone color is. Do you know the Pantone color?
I know last year, if I'm not mistaken, they were like baby blue and like pastel pink or something.
Yeah, and this year it's like lilac. I think. I think it's like a shade of purple, like a pastel-y purple. So I think that's kind of leading, you know,
Okay, I kind of like lilac.
Yeah, me too. I
That's
love
different.
that.
I mean, it's not like pale yellow. It's like faded sun. I mean, really.
So you like more of a Tweety Bird yellow?
Yeah. Be bold or go home. Like, I remember as a matter of fact, I remember going to New York City and I bought a sweater over there of I Love New York or NY.
Yeah.
And it was like a bright, like orangey yellow.
Yeah.
And people didn't understand why I liked it. But I just did. It was back in high school, and I
just wanted to let people know I really love New York City.
Stand out. I'd never get lost. Everybody would find me. Like, there was no way.
Walking in the dark. This was part of your plan for after parties. Like, nobody would miss you. You're there.
Walk by the streets, the car would see you. Everything is fine. They wouldn't hit you. Like the protection. The
protection of the orange yellow shirt.
Yeah. Wow.
So
that's major trends.
So summer's coming.
Oh, yeah.
And that means...
Have you gone shopping for summer?
Not yet. Okay. Not yet, but it's like, I mean, everywhere is like starting the summer. Like Zara, you name it, everywhere.
I mean, they started like a few weeks ago.
Yeah. They're always,
Yeah. I haven't seen what's in stores for the new season.
No.
Like, I don't have time to shop. I don't have the money to shop.
I saw a few things. I think stripes are coming in this year.
Oh, boy.
Stripes, and I don't like stripes either. It's not I don't know if this year is going to be a shopping year for me, like in terms of summer stuff.
Can we agree that not everybody pulls off stripes?
No, not everybody pulls off stripes.
I know that stripes are supposed to work a certain way to make you look thinner or
as long as you don't put
bulkier,
them
but
horizontally. You got to put them vertically in order for them to help you. Yeah.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah.
But for those who want to look like bulkier, apparently it's like horizontal.
Yeah, it's horizontal. Yeah, it widens you out. Yeah.
But I don't know. I still have like stripes shirts from like years and years. I mean, the stripes are fading at this point.
So you're using them. So you did like stripes at some point.
I guess I must have liked them, but I used them underneath like sweatshirts and sweaters.
Okay. As like an accent.
No, not even. I just need a shirt underneath.
Oh,
like I don't want to. Like if I were to, I apologize for the description, but if I'm going to sweat from my armpits, it won't be directly into my sweatshirt.
It won't be onto a shirt you like. It will be the one you don't like.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay.
It's a practical thing.
I got it. Yeah. That's good. It's good. So maybe you got them as gifts, and you're like, I'm gonna use them to sweat as the sweaters.
Maybe,
yeah.
It's like, okay, good idea. Thank you. I needed one. The other one was having like holes in them, so it was time to let it go.
Oh gosh, so that's one trend I started seeing. So
wow,
yeah.
You know what I did yesterday?
What did you do?
I went to a friend's party. Well, no, actually, I went to my own birthday party. I keep forgetting it was my own party, but I
tell. Do you want to tell everyone what happened?
Oh my god. It was hilarious. So I went to my own birthday party and I was sitting at the table. We had just had supper and one of my friends left to get cupcakes to surprise me with happy birthday, which I was completely not aware. We basically asked the question, where is Taylor? And she had left and nobody answered. So we just moved on. And then she came back in with the cupcakes.
Yeah.
And with the candles, like, happy birthday. But I started singing along and then realized, oh, it's my own birthday. What's happening? Like, I literally had a moment where I was searching for whose birthday it was. I started singing and then I'm like, whose birthday?
That is...
Oh, it's mine.
That is priceless. Like, I hope somebody has that on video because, like...
I think they do.
I think I've never heard of that ever.
It was a bad mistake. It was a bad mistake. However, apparently my fashion was not a bad mistake.
Oh, let's hear.
I got there. So I was invited to a pub that had a white party. Yeah. So you have to dress in white.
Okay.
And basically they had black lights so that the white would shine.
Shine more, okay.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to try to dress in white. However, considering that I was going to a pre-party before for my birthday,
yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to risk wearing white and dropping like pizza sauce
something on
my
it.
shirt.
Yeah.
So I decided to wear something different and then to get changed once I was done eating. So I dressed in all black.
Okay.
So I had black leather shoes, black pants, black button-up shirt, black leather vest, and my glasses were black. And I just dyed my hair like a very dark color.
Blue, yeah.
And I walked in and they were like, oh my God, style on point. You look like a porn star.
That's style on point?
In a good way.
Okay.
I was like, what do you mean in a good way? Like, there's no... How? There's no way that can be well interpreted. But yeah, apparently I look good, right? So I was like, okay, all right. And then I got changed. So I went from being black to going to white.
Yeah.
And I was wearing white pants, white shirt, black belt and black shoes, which kind of fit nicely, as well as my black leather coat.
I hope they didn't also think you looked like a porn star.
No. It was much better. But they did tell me, however, that I was one of the rare people who can actually pull off white.
Really?
Yes, because apparently white is very difficult to pull off.
Yeah.
My mom has always criticized any time I'd wear a white t-shirt. She's like, you're way too pale for that.
Really?
I know I'm white. I know I don't take the sun well on my skin.
Yeah.
But...
Well, I'm brown, and I feel like I can't pull off white. I don't wear white.
Really?
I just feel like I can't. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm not comfortable. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know why.
See, it depends how and what pieces.
Yeah.
I mean, I really took a fashion risk by dressing in all white with accessories that were black. Like, that is something you don't see on a regular basis.
Yeah.
But I pulled it off, even though I didn't expect to pull it off.
Yeah. And it's good. And what about the other people? They were all dressed white, too.
Some of them were not.
Oh, no.
I mean, some of them had planned their outfits before they learned where we were going.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's like, too late.
Too late, yeah.
But it was fine. We had fun.
That's good.
Yeah. I celebrated my 22nd birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Don't start singing.
Oh, my God, no. I was like, oh, wait, it's somebody's
Correct
birthday.
response. Thank you.
There you go. I caught up. But 22 years of existence is also 22 years of fashion.
Yeah, that's true.
My God. One trend. And I remember being a trendsetter, and that was in elementary school.
Yeah.
I had blonde streaks dyed in my hair.
Really?
At the front only. So I had sort of like bangs.
Yeah.
And like 2 or 3 like blonde.
Yeah.
Like streaks.
Yeah, I remember when that was in style. Did you have the shaved sides?
I did not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. Yeah.
But I was the first one to do it at school, and then some other people started doing it after.
Oh, so you started the trend at your school.
I started the trend.
All right.
Yeah.
Was it like Bieberish or what?
Sort of.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes.
Yes, that's it. I thought like...
But before Bieber.
Before Bieber. Well, look at you. Maybe Bieber copied you.
Maybe. Lawsuits. Call to action. Okay, let's settle this in court.
My hair has always been boring. Indian, like our hair is like you said, it's like part of our character. Like you gotta keep it long. You gotta keep it. I thought
you said that I said Indian hair was boring. I was like, when did I say that?
No. Oh, okay. The Indian, like that hair is so part of people that we don't realize how much it is.
Right.
In our culture, it really is. Like it's. I mean, you have to have like try to have as long hair, as thick as hair. Like, I mean, right. So that's why about the dyeing the hair red, it was scary, because then if I would have had to chop it short, it would have been like, right. Like
it goes against
outcast.
What you're. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. But no, thankfully it's not that bad. Coloring with red is not that bad. It's really bleaching then.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's the bleaching.
Yeah. So yeah, 22 years of fashion. I had a very short phase with jeans. Like, jeans are not a staple piece in my wardrobe.
Yeah.
I don't have pairs of jeans. But I remember having a few, like maybe a year or two, where I was wearing jeans almost every day.
I had that too. When did you have that? Like in CJEP?
No, before that. I was like in elementary school, so I must have been around like 10 or 11.
Yeah, I had that when I was in CJEP, like around 17. Wow. I just like wore the jeans all the time. Yeah. And then I had a friend who liked, it was the weirdest thing. She liked my jeans after I wore them. She's what? Like, yes. She was like, she would steal my jeans after I would wear them for like a while. Okay. Because she's like, she liked the way my butt, like,
was forming
the jeans.
Wow.
And then she would put them on. She'd be like, now my butt looks amazing. She's
oh my God.
I would lose jeans, like, because she would just steal my jeans.
Really?
Yes. And one pair I'll never forget, it was a pair of like, I think it was Diesels.
Okay.
So good jeans.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Yeah, they're expensive. And she just like tried them. She's like, I'll just borrow them. And then I never saw them again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Speaking of jeans, I was in a marketing class once, and so we were comparing prices that we were willing to pay for a pair of jeans, or the maximum that we had paid. And I raised my hand at, I don't know, maybe 40 or 50.
Okay.
But I had a friend who raised her hand at like 500 and something.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was she buying? Gucci jeans?
I don't know. But I was like, how? Why? Explain.
Yeah.
What? Where's the logic?
Yeah.
Tell me how that works. Why would you spend $500 for a pair of jeans?
Well, I think jeans do get better in quality as you pay more.
Wow, for sure.
For sure. But there's a part of that where I don't know if past $200 or $250, you're more paying for a name than for the quality of the jean.
Probably.
Yeah. So probably that's like what went down in her situation.
I guess so.
Yeah.
But it's like, fashion costs so much.
So much. But actually...
Well, to me, a good deal is like a piece is $40 max.
Yeah.
That's my calculation.
Well, that's something actually I want to talk about. Today they're calling that, we're living in a time of what they call fast fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, we all want to buy a lot for as cheap as possible. Yeah. And so, I don't know. It's like I don't know if it's that good. Because I don't know if you remember our teacher telling us that we need to try, all of us, to buy less but better quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that. Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, I try to balance both.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have amazing budgets. Like, I can't pay for a t-shirt for $80. I don't care if it's going to last 4 years.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I do remember the shops that I've spent money at, and they were, like, horrible quality.
Yeah.
But then again, there's a big difference between the men's and the women's clothing and pricing points.
Yeah.
Because I feel like for women, there are so many pieces, so many shops, such a big clientele that it costs less per piece.
Yeah, I do find that women's clothes are way more in quantity and styles, etc., and way cheaper.
Yeah. Versus
like what a man would have to buy if he wanted to buy as many.
Right.
You're right. You're totally right.
Which is completely unfair, by the way. Like, I wish I had the same proportion of pricing points.
Yeah.
For the men's clothing. But no, I'm stuck with it.
No, I know.
It's horrible.
I know. Well, I guess we all kind of have to try to buy less.
Yeah.
Generally.
Well, I mean, I haven't bought it forever.
Yeah.
I'm really trying.
Yeah.
In one of the previous podcasts, I referred to my wardrobe being a whole room, and like I never know what to wear.
Yeah.
I have so many pieces, but yet I'm still like using the same piece every time.
Yeah.
Same pair of black pants, like 3 days out of 5.
Out of 5. But that's it. We all have like our favorite pieces.
Oh yeah, we do.
And this one styler, let's say, she on TV, she was like, there's her rule of thumb, what she was like giving as advice is, if you haven't worn it in 6 months, just give it away.
Yeah.
So, but I was like, I still can't do that.
No, because it has happened to me. I don't know if it has happened to you or any of you guys listening, but I have worn pieces that I hadn't worn in like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Because I just happen to have to find that occasion to wear it.
Yeah. Well, like I had some pieces of velvet clothing from when I was like, I don't know if it was from a party and it's, when I was young, and it came back now.
Yeah.
Velvet has come back, so I'm like...
I bought recently, I think it must have been around Christmas, but I bought it's a vest, a blazer, that's made of velvet.
Yeah.
Dark red velvet.
Yeah. So it's like, and I think I had bought that first piece like about, I don't know, 5-6 years ago. And so I was like, it wasn't in style, but I still bought it. And yeah, you never know. Things come back around.
Yeah, and I think it's very important to know that at least one of the rules or one of the things that I've learned and I tried to apply, and I have always applied, it's that fashion is not determined by what's being sold, but more like how you make things work to your advantage.
Yeah.
You can have a piece that's not trendy per se, and I'm putting that in quotation marks.
Yeah.
But it still works because it looks good.
Yeah. Well, my mom used to always tell us to not focus on what you're wearing, focus on yourself.
Yeah.
And she used to always tell us that, like, fashion doesn't make you look good. You make fashion look good.
Yes, that's it. That's very true.
That's what she always used to tell us. So she used to make sure that she would tell us that so that you make sure you eat well. That was her way of like getting us to like eat like healthier. So she would be like, don't focus on buying things to try to make you look better. You got to focus on yourself to make yourself look better, and the clothes will just
happen.
Happen, exactly.
Yeah. Oh wow. Just to go back for a minute to the jeans, because I just had a thought, a memory. I had a problem where my jeans were always too long.
Okay.
So I would step on the back side right underneath my heel. Yeah. And it would rip all of my jeans. Like all of my jeans were ripped at the bottom. Yes. I don't know if you've ever...
My sister has that issue.
Really?
Yeah, because she's a bit shorter than me. Okay. And I had the opposite issue. Like I used to...
They were too short?
Too short, yeah. Oh. And you wash them and then they shrink. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I would have the opposite. But my sister had the same issue as you. And I know what you mean. Like it would start... fraying, like these long strands would fray on the heels. She would have that exact
yeah, which was horrible, and I think that's why I stopped wearing jeans. Yeah. That and the fact that they were very, very loose at the bottom. Yeah, I hated that.
But now jeans are like tight, and guys are wearing the jeans pretty tight.
I have one pair of like skinny jeans, which I squeeze in when I put them on. It's horrible, and I want to die. Like the whole day that I wear them. What kind of decision did I make this morning?
What happened there? But, did you like see a size that you refused to buy a bigger size? You were just like, this is my size. I'm going to fit in this size.
I must have gained weight or something ever since I bought that pair of pants. And I still kind of, my hard-headed self is like, I'm going to fit. Everything's going to be fine. So I barely close the button and the zipper. Yeah. And I leave and I'm just like, I want to die. Get me out.
You can't be going for supper.
Get home and I switch in PJs right away. Yeah, it's so bad. Oh, Lord. So bad.
That sounds like everyone's dilemma. We all got that pair of pants or a few that were just like, we must fit. And, they just look good. So you're just like, you got to get it on. Like.
See, that's no longer a struggle of mine. I moved on to a newer fashion. When I happened to move from the countryside to the city, I discovered what sweatpants for men. And I decided to buy a bunch of them. So I remember I have pictures, I think, on my Instagram account. Yeah. of like 4 different pairs of sweatpants that I bought the same day.
Really?
Just like I'm ready to wear them. And I just wear them all the time. It's like I'm wearing
You're wearing one right now. Yep,
like,
yep.
It's like I go to work with those. I spend my weekends in those.
Yeah.
I just like sweatpants do the trick.
Well, you know what? That's it's funny that you say that because track pants are coming back.
Yeah.
Track pants are coming back. Rihanna's clothing line came out. She came out with, Fenty, her line. She came out with a tracksuit, new tracksuit pants.
Puma? That she's collaborating?
It might be Puma. I don't remember. And it's striped, so maybe it's Adidas. Yeah.
Okay, one of those.
Might be Adidas, but and she made it like open. It's new. But it's still track pants-ish, like.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, they're coming back. So you're in style with your joggings and
I guess
and casual.
I used to be a laughingstock at my work.
What?
Yeah. Essentially, my bosses would make fun of me. They would like gang up and be like, sweatpants again. Like, don't you get it? You can't wear that at work. That's so bad.
You're like, I'm relaxed. I'm chill. It makes more sales.
I work at a call center.
Yeah.
I sit down all day. Don't tell me what to do. Like,
well, you have to sell it. You have to be like, it helps me sell. Look at my sales. They're amazing. It's a track pants.
I was a bestseller. Like, that's because of sweatpants.
Yeah, it's a sweatpants. You should all get sweatpants.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. And sweaters. Sweatpants and sweaters. That's the best combination.
Relax.
You know what? It's like sacrifice look. Comfiness.
Yeah.
Just comfiness.
Well, I love now that they have, for women, they have a lot of these pull-on pants.
Oh.
Like, they've come out with, like they're jeggings. They call them jeggings, and they've come out with them in all kinds of materials. You can get a thick one, a jeans, I don't know. And it's just like, I would say it's like jogging pants.
It is.
We're like a little fancier, but
it is. Essentially,
it's like a fancy jogging pants, and I love it. I love it. Just like makes every day so much easier. Like, you don't got to worry about that squeeze in that you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. Now, one of the other things that I kind of, and for that aspect of life, I sympathize with women in high heels. I have pairs of proper shoes that have like an inch heel.
An inch.
It's a block, so it's flat.
Right.
And if I wear them all day, my feet do hurt simply because it's flat for the heel.
Poor you with an inch.
Yeah, I know, right? And then I realized, how do women work with like 4 or 5 inches? 4 or 5
inches. I mean, okay, I'll be honest. I'm not one of those people that can do the 5-inch or the 4-inch real easily. Like that. And I don't know very many women that can.
Okay.
Without, like, when you put that on, that's like an hour and a half. And then you feel like the burn.
You're done.
Yeah. I have a friend who she's very small. She's like 5 feet, 4 feet 9.
Okay.
So she, like, I don't know what, she has trained herself. She can wear them, like, as if she's bare feet. So she wears, like, a good 5-inch, just like, hello, running around. I don't even know. But I will say that most women can't. But I think like a 3.5, a 3 has become. But then again, it also depends on the quality of the insole and the shoe itself. Like, the heel wobbliness, the heel thickness.
Yes.
So.
Did you know, as a matter of fact, that with regards to heels, men were the first ones to wear heels?
No.
Yes, it was actually butchers who would wear heels not to step in the blood.
Really?
Yes, and obviously the men would be the ones working in the butcher shop.
Really?
So yeah, men would be the first ones to wear the heels, and then for some odd reason it went over to women.
I don't
know how that happened.
I don't know how that happened either.
Who sat around at a table and decided heels are a good idea? We're gonna suffer for fashion. Like, when was that approved? Can I see the conditions and terms related to that? Like, how?
I know. I don't know, but
men were the first ones.
I think part of it was to help, because when you wear heels, it lengthens your leg.
True.
And it makes you look, or at least appear taller than you are. So I would imagine it has something to do with that. But I like that it started out of usefulness.
I think that's a reason for any invention. It's for a reason.
Yeah.
And then it just goes on to like people who don't make any sense out of it. But and I do remember, I was driving down a street and I saw a man with heels.
Yeah.
And I made one of those faces of like, oh, okay. Which, I mean, I don't mind. It's not my life.
Yeah.
Like, they can do whatever they want. But
yeah.
I was like surprised at how like...
Well...
It's coming back to men or...
Well, do you know that in the 70s, I was doing a little bit of research, and I saw that in the 70s, men wore high heels. Like the disco guys, they wore like platform high heels. Like
that is true.
Real heels. Like, like the way it's come back now for women, they would wear them.
Yeah.
You know, like...
That's so true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and if you ever watch The Simpsons, Disco Stew...
Yeah.
He's got the heels on. Yes. So, yeah, I don't know. In the 70s, men also started wearing them, not only the butchers back in the day.
That is so bad.
Yeah, it's so bad.
I don't know why we do that to ourselves. We wear skinny jeans, we lose circulation in our legs.
Yeah.
We wear high heels, we kind of destroy our feet.
Well, do you find, let me ask you personally, when you see a woman in heels walking by, do you find like her more attractive?
Yes, but not directly because it's heels.
No, but it's part of the package look. Does the whole, like, if you would see her in flats versus heels, which one would make you...
I like heels simply because it's an authoritarian kind of symbol. Like,
okay.
I'm used to like seeing people like wear heels because they're the managers. Okay. They're the boss.
Okay.
So it's like, and I like confident women.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of like it. But if I were, I mean, shoes are definitely not the first thing that I look at when I look at people. Yeah. So.
But I mean, like, do you feel that it adds a level of attractiveness to a person, heels? Because I think that's why women wear them. You know what I mean? They wear them because they feel, I think, in part what you just said, the power. You know, you feel taller, you feel...
True.
Like, bigger, just, but also be like, and what's associated with that, I guess, is attractiveness. Like... Yeah,
probably.
So the silhouette.
Kind of extending the legs.
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm still, like, against the idea of suffering.
Well, as a woman, I'm against it as well.
I much prefer my sweatpants.
Yeah.
And, like, sitting down comfortably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, in terms of other fashions that I kind of went through during my teenage years, I had a phase where I had black hair.
Okay.
Like, I sort of went emo.
Oh, I had bangs. Really?
Sort of. I mean, it wasn't
no eyeliner.
No eyeliner.
Okay.
No. Okay. But it was, I think, to kind of go back to the hair thing, when we have different phases in our lives and our fashion changes throughout the years and our hair changes, I mean, people really they don't understand and they underestimate the power and the communication of the style.
Yeah. Indirect, like the...
Yeah. The message behind it.
Unspoken message, yeah.
Exactly, the non-verbal aspect to it.
Yeah.
Because usually when you see a different piece, it's like people moving on to different plans, different personalities, or different mentalities.
Yeah.
I remember...
You mean like stereotypes, basically? Yeah.
Yeah, I had a huge like switch in fashion the moment that I started losing weight. Because I had gone through a few years of being relatively round. And when I felt confident enough, that's when I started wearing like skinny pieces. Okay. So like small shirts. Yeah. And small pants, or at least skinny pants.
Yeah.
I mean, they lasted until I started gaining weight again. But, I mean, people don't see it, but they're like, you look good. Yeah. It's like, thank you. Yeah, I know. I bought this new piece. It's like, it looks great. But the reason why I bought a new piece was because I was ready to let go of the fears in the past and just like move on to something else. Yeah. Like you always, and that's the thing with like foodies, or that's how Wendy Williams calls people who likes food, foodies.
Foodies, yeah.
We come from, so a lot of people come from a place of fat. That's another term that she uses, where we were for a few years, or people who lived in with a certain image of ourselves, and we don't let it go.
Yeah, because
so we go shopping and we still go for like baggy clothing.
Yeah.
We still go for like pieces that are too large for us.
Yeah.
Because we're still in that state of mind and we haven't moved on.
Well, I had seen something a few years back. I don't remember if it was a documentary, but it was something that was addressing that fact of people who had a lot of weight and then they shed the weight.
Right.
And like you said, like you did, they were buying the clothes that slimmer clothes and like people were complimenting them like crazy, but they themselves still felt like a fat person.
Yeah.
Like they never got the confidence that went along with their new body.
Right.
And they say that this is like it's not a syndrome, but it's something that happens to everyone who lived with excess weight, maybe from a younger age.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know if it applies to...
It's like a traumatic experience. It's a sort of PTSD after.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm stuck with that body, but it's not real.
Yeah.
It's just a perception.
Yeah. Like if ever you were overweight at any moment, like when you were younger and you didn't accept it, because there are some people that just accept it and they're fine with it and that's great. Like, excellent, it doesn't affect their self-esteem or anything. But for the most part, I think more people than not get affected. They withdraw within. They're a little more shyer. They wear more clothes that will hide.
Right.
And so that seems to not go away, even if, well, at least not immediately. I don't know how long it would take.
Right.
So, to get that.
It's an interesting thing about fashions and trends and also peer pressure. Like, a lot of the changes that I've gone through was because I was encouraged by other people.
Yeah.
I mean, the hair was entirely my fault, so I take responsibility if I look bad.
Yeah.
So when I look at the pictures, it's like, oh, God, get that away from me. Who was that? But a lot of suggestions were given by other people for the clothing.
Really?
Yeah.
People that, like, family or, like, friends?
Mostly friends. I think, another interesting factor was when I moved to Montreal. I was much more concerned by the looks that I had.
Yes.
Whereas when I was in the countryside, it was not important at all.
Okay. People didn't focus on that.
I moved to the city and it became some sort of expected element of a person. Like they're determined by fashion, especially like first impressions. Yeah. That are so important. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think that has to do with Montreal. Like I know that when I was at McGill, a lot of people who came from other parts of Canada, Alberta, whatever, you name it, they're like, everyone in Montreal is so fashionable. Right. So it's like it's so noticeable that it's like almost like something that they like really associate with Montreal. Like even just Toronto. Even Toronto people feel that Montreal people are just way more fashionable. And I think maybe have more European flair. You know what I mean? Like, so... Yeah, you're right. You're totally right.
Yeah, one of the major changes I went through was I cut my hair short. I used to have my hair relatively long. Yeah. And a year after being in the city, I was not challenged, but I was motivated by other people to cut my hair short. Short.
I guess that was what was going on in the trend, or what?
Not even. It's just my hair was a mess. I couldn't take care of it, and I was due for a change.
So
as simple as that.
Yeah, as simple as that. All right. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So that one was for the better then.
It was for the better.
Okay.
Thankfully, it's for the better.
Yeah.
And the funniest part of it all is I'm usually the one who gives advice.
Okay.
Like I go shopping with everybody. I'm like, try this, try that. This fits, this doesn't, whatnot. But I can't do it for myself.
Okay. Well, I mean, sometimes we all need advice. Like as much as they need advice from someone, so do you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. But, thankfully, I'm good and set in my sweatpants. That's, I know, right? It's ridiculous.
I think we need to get a sponsor for you.
So if any shopping center or store for men's clothing want to sponsor us, you're very welcome to contact me.
Yes, Zach is your man. He is your relaxed, chill, cool dude for sweatpants.
Yeah. It's like, send me some. Yes, I'm going to appreciate them. All right. Well, I think we've gone through a lot of the changes that we've been through.
Yeah.
In terms of fashion and a lot of the psychological aspect of it.
Yeah.
Which is so important, but people just forget about it.
Yeah. Or it's just so subconscious that we don't even think about it. Yeah, it's integrated. Yeah. It's definitely integrated. It's there in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me. Time. Yes, me too.
All right. Have a good day, guys. Thank you for listening. Bye. And come back for the next podcast.
Bye.